So what if I told you the car wash down the street charging $3 more than you has happier customers and better margins? They're not losing members, they're not getting angry reviews, they're thriving. Today, I'm revealing the exact price increase system that helps CJ and other operators raise prices while actually strengthening customer relationships. And this isn't theory, this is what's working right now. I'm Josh Taylor, CMO at OpSpot, and we've helped car washes across North America master one of the most important and scariest business decisions: price increases. So here's something you need to know. Your customers don't hate price increases. They hate feeling deceived or undervalued. When you communicate increases as investments in their experience, they'll actually support you. The most successful car washes that we work with raise prices regularly, and they retain their best customers. They've discovered that pricing isn't about charging less than everyone else, it's about delivering value that justifies what you're worth. So today you'll learn the 7-step framework that turns price resistance into customer loyalty. You'll get the 3-month protection strategy that makes increases feel like rewards. And you're going to hear from CJ, who's just raised prices and beat last year's volume. So by the end of this episode, you'll have the confidence and the exact blueprint to position your pricing where it should be. But before we dive into the strategy, let's make sure that you're ready for this move. Before you touch your prices, you need to earn the right to charge more. So here's your pre-price increase checklist. First, fix your operations. Are all the vacuums working? Is your chemistry producing consistently good results? Are your employees greeting customers? If you're gonna charge more, you have to deliver more. Second, know your market position. Pull up your 3 closest competitors on Google. What are they charging? If you're already the highest, you need to add visible value before raising prices. If you're the lowest, you have the room to move up immediately. Third, check your timing. Never raise prices going into a slow season. Time it for when demand is naturally higher. Spring cleaning, before summer road trips, when people already want what you're selling. Here's the opportunity you need to understand. If you have 2,000 members and you raise prices by $3, that's $6,000 in additional monthly revenue. That's $72,000 annually. That's money to pay employees better wages, money to upgrade equipment, money to deliver even better service. Dan Kennedy says it best: price is a story you tell about your value. So make sure you're telling the right story. Now, let me share the strategy that makes price increases actually strengthen member relationships. Most car wash operators approach price increases like they're delivering bad news. They lead with apologies, they blame inflation, and they sound like victims. They say things like, "We're sorry, but due to rising costs," or "Unfortunately, we have no choice." Stop. When you do that, you're training customers to see price increases as punishments instead of investments in better service. Here's what I learned after helping several car wash operators craft price increase messages that resulted in minimal cancellations. When you frame increases correctly, customers might actually thank you. The power move is a 3-month loyalty bridge. On day 1, announce that new members pay $33 starting immediately, but loyal existing members keep their $30 rate for 90 more days. And this does 3 things. First, it shows that you value their loyalty. It validates the new price when they see others paying it, and it gives them time to adjust budgets. So during those 90 days, reinforce your unique value without overselling it. You can send text that says, "Thanks for being a member. Did you know that we're the only wash in town with hand pre-treatment?" Simple reminders of what they'd lose going somewhere else. Identify your VIPs. Members over 2 years or washing several times a month, give them an extra month of protection. You've been with us since the beginning. As a founding member, you get an extra month at your current rate. And then around day 75, give them one simple text reminder. Say 2 weeks until your rate adjusts to what new members are already paying. Thanks for being a part of our family. So here's the exact 7-step message framework that makes this work. And you can use this in an email. You can send a text that has a link to a letter with this. You can send a letter in the mail. But step 1 is lead with celebration, not an apology. Say something like, "Because of your loyalty, we've become the most trusted wash in the area." Make them feel like they are a part of your achievement, not victims of your costs. On step 2, own your decision. Never say, "We're forced to," or "Unfortunately, we have no choice." Say, "We're making a pricing change." Confidence is contagious, and so is insecurity. Step 3, show restraint. We've held off on this for almost 2 years. This proves that you don't raise prices frivolously. Step 4, immediately remind them of the unique value you offer. Not generic benefits, but specific things competitors don't offer. You can say, "We're the only wash in town with pre-hand treatment. We're the only wash in town that does hand drying. Your car stays cleaner longer with our graphene protection." Make them realize what they'd lose by leaving. Step 5, connect it to purpose. This allows us to pay every team member well above minimum wage or maintain the safest equipment for your vehicle. Make it about their experience, not your cost. Step 6, be specific and transparent. Effective March 1st, our unlimited plans increased by $3. No vague language, specific dates, specific amounts, show confidence and respect. And step 7, end with their desired outcome. Don't end with the price, end with their dream, because you deserve to drive a car that turns heads for all the right reasons. When you follow this framework, something remarkable happens. Customers see the price increase as an upgrade to their experience, not a penalty for their loyalty. Of course, not everyone's going to be happy, so here's exactly what to say when members push back. When they say, I can't afford the price increase, you can say, I understand budgets are tight. Let me show you 2 options. You can switch to our basic wash package, which isn't increasing, and you'll still save versus washing retail. Or if you wash twice monthly, you're still saving money even with the increase. What works better for your situation? When they say something like the wash down the street is cheaper, you can say, you're right, they are $3 less. They're also a great option if price is your only concern. We've chosen to invest in better equipment, training, and chemistry, and most of our members tell us the quality difference and shorter wait times are worth it. But I understand if you need to make a change. When they say, I want to cancel, you can say, hey, before you cancel, can I ask you what we could do better? If it's just the price, could you consider our basic unlimited at $20 instead? You'd still get unlimited washing just without the ceramics coating or the tire shine. Always offer a downgrade before accepting a cancellation, not a discount, a downgrade. Keeping them at a lower tier beats losing them completely. Train your team on these responses. Practice them. When objections come, confidence in your response makes all the difference. Now, I want to share what happened when CJ implemented this exact system. CJ is one of our OpSpot customers who hadn't raised prices in a while. His costs were climbing, his margins were shrinking, and fear kept them stuck. Finally, he used our system and our template and the 3-month protection strategy, and he sent the announcement out on a Monday morning. And here's the words that he said to me. He said, the first 48 hours had a handful of interesting conversations with customers, but I'm glad we did it then and didn't wait longer. So the result, membership sales stayed strong. He actually beat last year's total wash volume, even with higher prices. And his biggest takeaway was, I'm glad we did it then and didn't wait longer. Every month you delay is money left on the table. The fear is always worse than the reality. And let me say that again. The fear is always worse than the reality. So here's your action plan. First, run your pre-increase checklist. Fix any operational issues, check competitor pricing, and choose your timing. Second, set your new price. Don't overthink it. If you haven't raised prices in several years, $3 is reasonable. If it's been longer, consider 4 or 5. Third, draft your announcement. Use the template in the free download that I'll tell you about in just a minute. Customize it with your specific value propositions. Fourth, identify your VIPs. Pull the list of your longest term and your best members and prepare their special protection offer. Fifth, train your team. Give them the scripts for handling objections and role play the conversations. And finally, pull the trigger. Send the announcement. Change the pricing for new members immediately. Start your 90-day clock for existing members. Remember, this isn't about being greedy. It's about building a sustainable business that can serve your community for years to come. I've created a complete price increase success kit with email templates, text sequences, staff training scripts, and the 90-day timeline checklist. You can click the link in the show notes to download it for free. Everything's fill in the blank, ready for you to customize. And if you're ready to have OpSpot handle all your member communication professionally, reach out to us. We make this entire process seamless. If you love this episode, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And remember this, your employees deserve better wages, your business deserves healthy margins, and your future deserves the investment. The most successful car washes charge what they're worth and deliver on the promises. CJ's glad he didn't wait. You will be too. I'll see you next week.